Hello, ladies. Good morning. Happy Saturday. My name is Tiffany Abbey, and I am so excited to be with you this morning and share with you some insight into our recognition program called the Lips Trip. Okay, so I'm going to kind of go over what it is, how you earn it, and then we're going to talk about how you earn it, how you physically are going to earn it, and then what it does for you and your business long term if you try to earn it every single year. So, okay, it looks like I am live. Everything's working. So first of all, I would love for you, if you're watching the replay, tell me where it is that you would love to go. Like if there were a place that Synergent said, okay, our next Lips Trip is in wherever, XYZ, where would that place be that would motivate you and want you to work for it? Hey, girl. So the Lips Trip is called the Lips Trip because it stands for League of Independent Personal Sponsors, LIPS. It is an annual trip that you can earn. Every year it's different. The qualification period is from October 1st through September 30th. So we're almost halfway through the qualification period. And if you're just hearing about this trip for the first time and aren't sure what it is, don't worry, you are not beyond the possibility of earning this trip. You can still earn this trip if you start working on it today and set your sights on it. The first thing that I want you to say to yourself is that I can and I will earn a trip. A lot of people just don't believe that they can ever earn a trip. And if you don't believe it, then you're not going to do it. The first thing you need to do is believe in yourself and know that you can earn this trip. It's all about your mindset. The mindset and the energy that you put out there, the intention that you put out there is so important when it comes to setting goals and hitting things that you want to achieve. So fix your mindset first and say, I can and will earn this trip. So I want to hear from you guys where you would go. So this year, we're currently in the qualification period working towards the trip to Monaco. The last year, we were working towards a trip to Bora Bora. However, the big C word messed that up for us. And so we ended up going to Cabo. Melanie and her team completely blew us away with an incredible trip. So if you haven't seen the photos from the last Lips Trip that just happened last month, be sure to go to the Synergent's page and look at those pictures. In fact, I encourage you to print one out and put it on your vision board, put it on your wall and next to your tracker, which we're going to talk about. Because if you can visualize something and you can really picture yourself somewhere, that's going to increase your chances of working towards hitting that goal too. So how do you earn the Lips Trip? You earn the Lips Trip by personally sponsoring new distributors. From October 1st through September, you have the opportunity to earn points for anyone that you personally sponsor. You also earn points on anyone that your first line sponsors. We'll talk about that next. That's a little bit more deep, but we're going to talk about what you can do to earn this trip. So you have to earn 50,000 points between the qualification period, October 1st through September 30th. You earn those points whenever someone places an order. So for example, 1 PV equals 1 DV. DV is distributor value, PV is point value or purchase value. I'm not really sure. And those are cumulative through the year. Now, you do max out. So let's say that you sponsor someone in October. The most you're going to earn from that person point-wise is 6,300 points. Okay? You can get 1,500 points per quarter per person that you bring into your business. So the extra 300 is earned when they qualify for the first time. It's a bonus. So if you start working in October, you only have to recruit and qualify a total of 9 ladies for the whole year. Right? That sounds like so simple. 9 people, recruit them in October and help them build their business and sell, and you're good to go. But it doesn't always work that way, right? So people sign up, they disappear, they ghost you. it's not always going to work out that way. Okay. So we're going to talk about how you can goal set and how you can make this happen. But let me talk about what happens when you achieve the lip strip too. You're going to earn a Senate car, more than likely. You're going to earn Senate sponsoring. You're going to probably be a royal or above, because all the things that you're doing to earn the lip strip have a bigger effect on your business. One would argue that earning the lip strip is probably the most difficult thing to do in this business, because it does take such intention. You don't typically luck into it. Now, I will tell you, 2017, when I first started during the big boom, earned the lip strip 100% for me and my husband. And honestly, I didn't even know what the lip strip was until about April. And I had earned it already. So it was crazy during that time. But now, where we are at in our business and in the company, it is a much more intentional way to earn. You have to earn it intentionally. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the last 2 years and how I have worked to earn the lip strip every year and what that has done. So whenever you're intentionally recruiting and sharing your business and sharing the opportunity with people, it has a cumulative effect on your business. So as I would bring new people into my business, I would help them get started working, okay? So they would start learning how to sell and start learning how to grow their business, grow their team, and so it has a ripple effect to grow your team. So in the last 6 months, my Dominion has grown by 25% because of the efforts that I put forward on my first line and how that trickles down to the rest of our team. Okay, let me go back to the math of it all. Okay, so you have 50,000 points that you have to earn. Divide those 50,000 points over 12 months, and you're going to need, I wrote this down. I don't know where I wrote it. You're going to need a lot of points every month, okay? So it's like 4,600, something like that per month. But here we are in February. So look at how many points you have right now. You may have 0, you may have 5,000, you may have 10,000, whatever it is that you have. It is not impossible to start now and work towards the lip strip. And even if you don't hit it, you are building your business to be consistently sustaining throughout the following year. You're going to have a compounded effect on your team. So think about it this way. If you come close or even hit 50,000 DV, that is 100,000 in team volume, okay? We know that the statistic in direct sales is about a third are coming, a third are going, and a third are staying. So if a third are staying of that 100,000, and the following year you work to hit another 100,000, you are building your group sales volume and your team, and eventually you're going to get to the point where you are going to hit 1 million, and you're going to have a Crown Princess level team. Okay, so it has a compounding effect, and this is just your first line. We're just talking first line. If you are duplicating down your team, you're finding your runners, the people that want to work the business and really make a living out of it, and want to also recruit and have a team and also want to earn trips, you're going to have a cumulative effect, and you're going to blow up really quickly if you just continue to share and continue to compound that duplication. Okay, so let's say you have no points, okay? There's 7 months left. I did all the math for you. You need 7143 points per month starting now. Yes, starting February. You would need 12 new qualified at just 300 PV per month. That's a lot. That's a lot, okay? But you only need 4 maxed out per month. So if you had 4 new people join the business, you help them hit their fast start, then you would very quickly max out those 4 people, and you do that every single month. Okay, that's a little bit more attainable, right? You would need 6 new people to hit their fast starts per month. You would need a total of 24 300 PV orders. So how can you do that? Let me tell you how you're going to do it, okay? You're going to sell. You're going to network. You're going to meet new people. You're going to grow your network, because you will not find new distributors unless you are meeting new people, okay? You are not signing up your customers. You are not flipping parties. That's very tempting, right? You may know of people that have earned trips by flipping parties, and that might be effective to get things going because you never know who might turn into a runner, into a distributor. But that is not a long-term sustainable thing to do because you're giving away your sales. So I do not recommend that. But whenever you are having parties or demos, or you're working on your makeup artist certification, or you're doing your Cineskin, these are all things that you can do to help you earn the trip. Whenever you get to the point where you are about to check out your customer, you give them the choice. The Synergence choice has to be given to them. If you're not giving them the choice and you're just automatically swiping their card or sending them an invoice, or they're just checking out on your website and you're not talking about the opportunity, you're doing yourself and them a disservice. Joni says that you need to offer them every single time they order until it gets to the point where they're laughing at you. And that's the kind of relationship that you want to have with your customers anyway, where they're like, oh my gosh, here she comes again. She's going to ask me again, and she already knows the answer. But eventually, you never know. They may decide, you know what? I do want to do this. I do want to work this business. So you just continue to offer that opportunity. So the best way, the way that I offer it, is when I'm getting to the end of a sale and I'm about to send the invoice, I will say, okay, Sarah, here's your total as a retail customer. You do have the opportunity to join as a Kiss and Tell customer and be a VIP with me, get 10% off all year, free shipping on orders over $100, and lots of fun perks. Or if you think that this business might be something you want to do, you can get even more product. You can get twice as much for the price that you're paying today, whatever that is that she's ordering. And that way you have given her the opportunity to consider the business. Okay, so if you do that every time, especially if you're hosting a party, you're going to have people that are like, maybe this is something for me. And then when they sign up, okay, so let's just say Sarah signs up, you want to show her by example how to work this business. If you aren't doing the do, you can't expect other people to do the do. You need to show up for your business every single day. You need to be growing your network. You need to be selling product. You need to be using the product. All the things that we know to be true to be a successful distributor, you need to be exemplifying that for them and having them duplicate it, okay? We worry about onboarding, we worry about launch parties, we worry about all these things, but at the end of the day, if you're not doing the things that are duplicatable, you can't expect someone else to, right? So we want to be duplicatable. Let me tell you about these trips, okay? We're going to go back to the trip, and then we're going to go back to what this does long term. These trips are not like any ordinary trip, okay? You can get a ticket to, let's say, Mexico and go to an all-inclusive resort, right? You can do that. But your meals aren't prepared for you. Your schedule's not set for you. Your airline's not fixed for you. There's not a car picking you up from the airport. There aren't welcome and farewell receptions. There's not an excursion already thought out for you. There's not this group of amazing people that you get to meet and rub shoulders with and learn from. It's not the same as just paying for a trip on your own. A Synergence trip is not like any other trip you'll ever take. It is so amazing. It is just, once you go on one trip, you won't want to miss another trip. It is the best thing ever. So I want you to look at those pictures. Go to Synergence Facebook page and look at the pictures that they shared from Cabo. Look at the ones that they've shared from past events, from Hawaii, from Australia, from Montreal, all the different trips that we've had, and get inspired. The next thing that you want to do is create a tracker, okay? You want to create a tracker that you can update and share with both your team and your customers. I personally share my tracker in my story because I know my team and my customers watch my story. And that's the other thing, is make sure that your distributors that you're bringing into your business are in your personal business group. If you have a group that you run your business on, you want them to see what you're doing and duplicate it. So have a tracker. Mine is, I'm actually not in my office, I'm in my bedroom, but in my office, it's on the wall, and I have every 1,000 PV or DV written out, and each time I earn another 1,000, I cross it off. Now, 2 years ago, the first time we were working to earn Bora Bora, I missed that trip by 4,000 points, okay? That was painful, but it was not for nothing. The women that I brought into my business that year that are still with me are runners. They're working hard, and some of them are leaders on my team. The following year, I knew what it took to get where I was the year before. And so I knew what I needed to do to just go up a level. So as you're working towards this trip, you may not earn it the first year you try. And that is okay, because you're building. It is a cumulative build out process. Just like with any business, whenever you start a business, you're not going to have a billion customers right away, right? When Joni started Synergens, she didn't have a billion customers. She didn't have $1 million team. She started from the beginning and she worked her way up. She worked by sharing the product. And that's what you have to do with your business. Share the product, meet new people, wow, book, demo, direct. The 4 pillars of our business. It is the secret to everything. People always want to know what the secret is to success. Wow, book, demo, direct. It's spelled out. If you haven't read $1 Million Lips, read $1 Million Lips. It's very important that you know what's in that book. All right, so whenever you are, I just want to make sure I say everything I want to say. Okay, whenever you're getting ready to start working towards this goal. In fact, I encourage you, your homework after this is to go look at your points, see if you have any points. And if you have points, take the total left that you have, divide it by 7, okay? And then set yourself a goal. Now, this goal may feel really unrealistic, and that is okay because you're starting late. You have to give yourself a little bit of grace. But the things that you're learning as you're doing this year, as you're working to try to earn this trip this year, is going to carry over to next year. So October 1 hits, you're going to know exactly what to do. You're going to have learned from the process this year and be able to carry those tips and those tricks and those things that you learned, the hiccups that you had, the mistakes that you made. We all make mistakes and we all want to improve from those. You're going to take what you've learned the last 6 months and you're going to hit the ground running on October 1st, and you're going to have twice as much time to work for that trip. All right. The other thing that you want to make sure that you're doing is plugging your team into team meetings. If you don't have a team meeting, find one. Find a running buddy. Find someone that you can join. Find your state leader. They have different resources for you. I'm the North Carolina state leader, and I welcome my North Carolina ladies into my stuff all the time. So find your state leader. Find an accountability buddy or accountability group. So if you do not have an accountability group or a running buddy and you need to find someone, say it in the comments here. Say, I want a running buddy. Somebody reach out to me. Let's run together. Because if you have someone that is going to hold you accountable, you're going to be more likely to succeed or at least get close to your goal. So it's really easy because we are business owners and we do not have a boss to just kind of sit back and be like, oh, I'm not going to do it, and let that mindset take over. But if you have someone that's checking in with you or that you're checking in with, that you're encouraging, it's going to help you have a better opportunity to succeed. All right. The other thing that you want to make sure you're doing is attending events. It is highly encouraged that you attend seminar, that you attend leaders if you qualify, that you attend PIT and any regional events in order to maximize your potential to earn this trip. And let me tell you what that means. When I go on trips, when I go on the conference, when we go to leaders, when we go to seminar, and I'm sharing about what I'm doing and the community that I'm in and the amazing women that I know, it is appealing to people. Some people join the business to make money. Some people join the business because they want to earn a trip. Some people want to earn a car. Some people just need friends. So when you're sharing about all the things that you're doing, all aspects of your business, it's going to attract different people. So make sure you're going to events, not only to attract people, but to learn and to grow. Okay. And let's see, you must be in good standing. You must not have any outstanding compliance issues, and you will be asked to sign a management's contract if you earn the trip. And you can learn all about the qualifications in the back office. Go to the recognition, I believe it's under recognition, and the trips, and you can learn all about the different qualifications. I do want to go back to the points. Whenever you're earning points, if you want to earn the full trip for you and a guest, you have to earn 100,000 points for it to be fully paid. There are options to earn for a buy-in, but for fully paid, you have to do 100,000 DV. 50,000 of that has to come from your first line. So while it may be tempting to really reach around and help people on your second line, focus on your first and teaching your first line how to sell and teaching them how to sponsor and teaching them how to train their downline to sell and sponsor. It'll have a ripple effect. It'll grow your business. And I just want to leave you with this. The growth that I have seen in the last 2 years since focusing on this trip is 89%. Okay? That is mind-blowing. 2 years, 89% growth because I'm focused on this trip. I've earned my Cinecar every single month. I have earned Cine Sponsor at least 2 quarters out of every year. Cine Sales almost every single quarter. So when you're focused on this goal, you know that you have to focus on sales and growing your network, meeting new people, and helping other people learn what you're doing, okay? So if you want to earn this, you can. You just have to decide you're going to do it and start working to do it. Set your goal and start chipping away at it. And just remember, if you don't earn it the first year, that's okay. You might earn it the next year or the next year or the next year. And once you earn it once, you can earn it over and over again because you'll learn the things that you need. You'll build that momentum and your team will start duplicating your efforts. Now, who's going to be with me in Monaco? That's a bold statement because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm at 8,000 points on my first line. I have a long way to go. All right. So hold me accountable. I'll hold you accountable. Let's go to Monaco. I will see you guys there. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I will come back and answer them. And I hope that this was helpful. I hope you guys have a fantastic Saturday. Be sure to tune into the other trainers over the next, I think, a couple days left. And go back and watch the other ones too. All right. Love you all. Have a great day. Bye.